Well, hopefully this never happens to you. You're walking to your car after work or a night with the girls, and a stranger comes up and grabs you. What do you do?
I mean, it's pretty frightening, right?
Yeah.
We wanted to know what moves could help you get yourself or your kids out of a situation like this. So right now we want to welcome Master Greg Fay and Tom Shinners from Shaolin Do Kung Fu and Tai Chi in Hebron. Thanks to both of you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So, I mean, Greg, so we talked a little bit about Tai Chi last month. So how does Tai Chi in self-defense, how do they work together?
Well, actually, Tai Chi is a martial arts.
Okay.
So all the movements that we do in Tai Chi is actually for self-defense. So even though they're slow movements, they're actually, those movements can also help you in any type of bind that you may have with another person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the thing is remembering to do it, but I'm sure you work on that too. So why don't you show us a few moves? I mean, this is what we're here for.
Okay. Yeah. Great. All right. So if Sifu Tom is attacking, even just a punch.
Yeah.
So if he's punching with his left hand, first thing we always do is in stance, right?
Okay.
So if anything ever happens, right, instead of squaring up to somebody, you're still squared up to somebody, but always putting that back foot back. Okay. So if somebody's throwing a punch or throwing a lunge at you, if that's happening, just getting those hands up.
Block it.
Blocking, whether it's both hands or single hand.
Okay.
Now the thing with us is now the whole area is open, and that helps with that back leg now, where I can now throw that knee into him, or I can throw a nice elbow into him as well.
Look at that.
Right. So there's a lot of options there. Now with the attack coming in so close, you know, you don't have that kick and that punch, that extension.
Right.
So that's where we use a lot of our knees and our elbows when we do it.
All right. So I know commonly too, I mean, you hear these stories. What if somebody is like approaching you from behind?
Right.
What can you do in that sort of situation?
Well, the thing is with self-defense too is always being aware. That's the main thing. We teach self-defense. That's what it's about. Being aware of your surroundings.
Keep your eyes open.
So always keep your eyes open. Know what's going on. But if somebody does, it's a surprise attack coming in, and say Sifu Tom goes to grab me from behind this way. All right. One thing that attacker wants to do is most likely pick you up and slam you down to the ground. Right.
Okay.
So we're going to hook him this way. And then we drop what we say into a squat or into a horse stance. All right, that's where we use the back of the head. So we're going to focus on the back of the head. That's going to loosen that up, where you could just turn and hit. Then you can.
I saw where you were hitting
that,
too. So that's
that knee, that elbow as well. Then get away. Everybody's focused on let's finish it. Right?
No,
we're not finishing nothing. We strike and we get out.
Get out of the way.
Especially those that, you know, have never done anything like this before.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that you said use your head.
Well, yeah, because your back of your head's a lot harder than their nose, right?
Yes,
so
that's right.
Absolutely.
Never thought about that.
Yeah, and it's a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Too, right? Because nobody ever thinks about their head. But, you know, we're pretty much in a bind. Somebody's right up against you.
Sure.
How to get out of it.
So it's that situational awareness, though, I mean, that's the key, though, is really just being aware wherever you are.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You have to know, like I said, that's number one, self-defense. That's the first thing we teach. You know, if something doesn't feel right, it's not right. Rather, you know, going to a party or going shopping, whatever it may be, where you're parked at, just always be aware of what's going on.
And fight, because you don't want anyone to take you anywhere. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. So fight like you know what.
Just draw as much attention to yourself as you can. You know, an attacker probably doesn't want to be noticed. So screaming, all of that is just as important as the fighting back.
All right,
Good
there
point.
you go.
Yeah.
And just to point out, too, that, again, not only do you teach the self-defense, but you could also do the Tai Chi, all that stuff. You offer that at Shaolin Do.
Yeah, we do. We actually offer Tai Chi, Qi Kong, and then Kung Fu for kids and for adults. So it's really good for everyone, no matter your age.
And such a confidence booster, too, I think, for kids. So
It is, and just that mental, you know, that main mental work, too, of just feeling, empowering yourself is the key.
That sounds good. And remind people again how we can get in touch with you.
On our Facebook page again, Northern Kentucky Shaolin Do Martial Arts and Tai Chi Center, and then or you can call us 859-466-4734.
All right.
This has been wonderful. Great information, great tips, great reminders for us all as we're out and about. We really appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
having
you
us.
so much.
Thank you. I'm keeping my eye on you.
We'll be right back.